We'll start with David Calvert-Jones, third place finish, and it was an interesting race because every time we would check back on the scoring monitors, because sometimes we weren't catching some of the action in it, but it was in flux. I mean, there was so much going on. You found yourself in the midst of a very interesting battle.
Yeah, I did, and it was hard racing early, and I was lucky enough to get up to third place. Unfortunately for Scott, he had an incident, and I was excited to be in third place, and I just kept on pushing as hard as I could without doing anything silly. And sort of mid-race, I got an oil light come on, and so I was worried about the car for a while. That went off, and then I saw Scott just charging me down in the mirror. So he came past, pretty quickly. As it turned out, we were able to, catch up to the second place guy, and we did got around him, and third is a fantastic result. I'm excited.
How long have you been racing here in the States, and what drew you to this series?
I started racing 2 years ago in vintage racing, in the Vara series, and then last year I did a couple of Pirelli Cup events out on the West Coast, and lucky enough to be able to convince PC Tools to come on board and sponsor me for this year to put a full season together. And there's nothing better than racing in a one to the make series. It comes down to driver and and skill, and that's what I love.
Well, you're a great addition to the championship, and we're very happy to have you, and a great way to start it off with the podium. Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
All right, move over to Scott Tucker, a second place finish. We've been playing this up a lot about how busy you are this weekend, but this track, the more track time you can get on it, the better, certainly. And then you found yourself out in this absolutely stunning race that was unfolding, and you had a little bit of a moment out there you had to rebound from, so there was a lot thrown at you today.
You learn something. I mean, almost every session you go out about this track, and it's iconic, and that's why they're not changing it. Yeah, unfortunately, driver error today. Nobody to blame but myself, and once you spin, you get stuck, and the car's not starting. It really becomes a work day. The traffic in these cup races, especially us guys that are running in the back in the Gold Cup, it's the first 3 or 4 laps are tough, especially in 3 and 5. There's a pretty big gang there, and you've got to kind of be patient, and you don't want to be, but these guys ran great, and it'll be a tough race tomorrow.
Absolutely, and another busy day for you as well, but that's what you live for.
I don't like to be idle when I come to the track.
Well, you solved that problem, absolutely. Great run for you, and we look forward to another great battle in the Gold Cup with you tomorrow. Let's move to our winner for Anso Motorsports. Just a great story, Angel Benitez. And there was a lot going on out there, but it was always going on behind you, and you even had a moment out there early on, and were able to rebound from that and bring it home from a win. Very nice day.
Yeah. It was a perfect day. It's my first ever race in a GT car, so I'm like happy. I couldn't be happier right now. It's my first race in a GT in a Porsche that is a really good car, but a really difficult car to get used to. And all the guys here, they're really quick. Actually, they're really quick. It was not easy. It was really hot out there from the start, and actually I have to push every single lap. If you calm down for a single lap, everyone could pass you. So it's hard with the traffic, the platinums, everything happens. Too many cars on the track. The track is not easy. Actually, it's pretty dangerous. So it's funny. It's like a roller coaster, but it's pretty dangerous. So I'm really happy to be here. Be here with you two guys. We're great on the track. So what can I say? Thanks to my family, to my dad, to my mom, to my sister, to my friends, to my team.
Got to ask you, if this is your first race in a GT car in a Porsche, what had you raced previously for something to compare it to?
I used to race open wheels car, F2000. Last year I raced in the F2000 championship. It's quite a big change actually, but to be honest with you, like the first time I get into the car, it was like, I don't know, I thought it was gonna be like a straight car, but it's not. It's like an open wheel car, but bigger. It's funny.
It's got 4 wheels and an engine behind you, so it's got to be kind of similar, right?
Yeah, it's quicker on the straight line and you have a lot of more horsepower.
Yeah, well, you did a great job, and obviously a tremendous way to start the season out. And one of the nice things about this championship, you get to do it again tomorrow, and we're all very happy about that. Any questions? Gentlemen, thank you so much. It was a very entertaining